This doesn't seem normal. Is this normal?
Normal is a concept that varies per situation.
How about in this situation, Dr. Braino?
I anticipated some chrono displacement turbulence, but not at this magnitude.
Oh well, I'm so glad you anticipated that this ship would turn into a convict carnival spinning puke ride.
Once we're through the time vortex, this will stop. Or we may be torn apart.
Way faster, more spinning! How much longer until we're out?
Oh, excellent question.
Can you give us an estimate?
Certainly, I just need to collect some more data.
Oh, come on, I'm about to coat the insides of this bridge with barf.
Fine, based on what little information I was able to gather, it should end somewhere between now and 1.2 billion years.
That is not a comforting estimate.
Oh, so you want comforting rather than accurate, eh? Fine, you gaggle of diaper-clad infants. This will end soon. Possibly.
This be the engine room.
Go ahead, Pete.
Jar, this year's engine's gauges all went to red, and the computer just told me to finish up any unfinished business.
Dunderhead?
It would appear the engines are beginning to overload. And that would be bad. Unless we exit this vortex and vent the buildup of chronotonic radiation, the ship will explode.
So, the worst kind of bad. The exploding kind of bad.
Hey, I know. What if we just turn the engine off? Oh, well, that would solve everything. The vortex would collapse and we would be back in mundane space-time.
Oh, well, then let's...
Of course, we would have no idea where or when we were, and we will have lost our quarry.
Oh, yeah, Reverend Pone. Hey, is it possible that Pone's junky ship exploded?
Doubtful. I'm not detecting any debris or energy signatures that would indicate an explosion.
So we either stay in the vortex and hope we exit soon, or we exit now and lose our chance to prevent Pone from changing the timeline.
Or explode.
Or explode.
Or I could just fly the ship thingy through that hole at the end of this space tunnel.
What hole?
That hole that the boat arc thing flew into. That's the exit. Why didn't you fly towards it earlier? 'Cause this spinning around thing was more fun than I've ever had in my entire life.
Oswald, fly to the exit now.
Okay, jeez. You know, it's really hard to steer in this tunnel thing.
Full speed ahead, Oswald.
We are out of the vortex.
Yay. Where are we?
A better question would be, when are we? I should have answers to both questions in a moment.
AJ, scan for Pone's ship. Hopefully he's nearby.
By my calculations, we have traveled back approximately 1,984 years. Okay, that's the when. How about the where? I believe that we should concentrate on the when.
Why?
Because you're not going to like the where part.
Why am I not gonna like the whole where part?
Because due to a slight miscalculation on my part, we are very far away from Earth. Define miscalculation.
Screw that! Define very far away!
Well, and this is highly embarrassing, but I failed to take into account that not only does the Earth move through the galaxy, but that the galaxy moves through the universe as well. So our romp through time has placed us about 3 parsecs from Earth's present location.
Only 3? Man, you had me worried there for a minute. Fundy, a parsec is 3.2 light years.
3.26 to be more precise.
Okay, so we're a little over 9 light years away. Still a small number.
A light year is approximately 9 trillion kilometers.
I don't do metric. 6 trillion miles, which means that we're more than 58 trillion miles from home.
58.68 trillion, actually. Even utilizing the advanced propulsion systems on the ship, it would take us months to reach Earth. 58 trillion? Do we even know where we are? Are we in our own galaxy? Well, the computer just got done analyzing the surrounding star patterns, and it says we are. And it's computed Earth's current location. It's also picked up Pone's energy signature heading in that direction.
Okay, so let's go. We catch up to Pone, kick him in the nards, and then travel back through time, and then I hug and kiss Raoul until he has a Fundy rug burn all over him. Yeah, we don't even have to travel trillions of miles to get back to Earth.
Outstanding plan. Just one tiny problem.
What problem?
Jar Captain, the engines are feeling mighty low. It's engaged the safety systems and says it won't restart the engines until it's had a nice lie down.
That problem.
So the engines are tired? So what? Let's wake them up!
If only it were that simple. I installed several safety protocols to prevent us from unintentionally destroying the ship.
But Pone's getting away.
Well, he's obviously ignoring all the rules of safety.
Well, maybe he'll explode. We're never that lucky. Can't we override the safety controls?
What is the point of installing safety protocols if you can just override them? Listen, you impatient idiots. The engines need to cool down. Once we get the all clear, we will catch up to Reverend Pone and do that Nard thing you mentioned.
But revenge! It's the only reason I'm on this time bucket.
The professor is right. We just gotta sit tight and be patient. Indeed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will be assisting Pegboard Pete in the engine room.
What'll we do? Just sit here with our thumbs up our butts?
Oh, that could prove interesting. How about you come to the realization that not only have we traveled through time, but we have traveled further into space than anyone from Earth? Behold the majesty that is the galaxy, gentlemen. We have accomplished great things. Marvel on that.
Space is so boring.
Well, I happen to think that space is deeply erotic. That nebula's given me ideas.
Everything gives you ideas, Gary.
Well, I feel very, very small. And also a little claustrophobic. Any of you guys having a problem with the fact that only a thin sheet of metal separates us from the murderous vacuum of space?
Well, I didn't until just now. Guys, just relax. Just watch the viewer. Look at it. Space. I'm a captain of a spaceship in space. If there was a hot green Orion animal woman next to me, this would be a fantasy fully realized. Well, I'm so glad you're happy, Jason, 'cause I'm bored. Does the viewer get cable?
Cable won't exist for about 2,000 years.
Oh, well, then I'll settle for streaming.
Does the air in this tight, cramped bridge feel clean to you? How do we know that we have enough oxygen?
Calm down, AJ. Fundy, there's no streaming, no internet, nothing. No internet? Does that mean no Facebook? No Twitter?
Of course it does. No Instagram, Reddit, Tumblr, RedTube, or emails.
In other words, paradise. Maybe for you, but I need my distractions. Without my distractions, I might become introspective, and I never want to be introspective.
And I use the internet to fuel my conspiracy theories. Without it, who knows where my paranoia will go? Hey guys, did you hear a creaking? Like the ship is starting to break apart? Does this ship have life pods? I didn't hear anything, AJ. Look, Fundy, just take this opportunity to experience what life was like without the internet.
Life without the internet was awful. I need my online communities. I need my gossip. I need my Watch Mojo lists and BuzzFeed articles.
I need air! I'm suffocating! This ship is a death trap!
AJ, you're fine. Fundy, you're acting a little bit like an addict, which is weird because I don't believe that internet addiction is actually a thing. It is a thing, and I'm totally jonesing. I need my fix. I can't believe you. We are literally where no one has gone before, and all you care about are tweets and emails. What's the point of doing great stuff if I can't take a selfie while doing it and posting it onto my Facebook? Man, I could totally see the selfie now. Me in front of the viewer with that nebula thing in the background, and it would say something like, "Totally making time travel in space look easy." But that'll never happen.
Well, my selfies would be a little different. Space theme, but with less clothing. And probably a boner. Guys, I need to get out of this tin can. I'm gonna go find a door and get off this ship. Who's with me? Engineering to bridge. The engine is almost ready. What is your status?
Oh, nothing major. Fundy is going through internet withdrawal, and AJ has gone space cuckoo.
And Gary? Hey, if we meet any aliens, I want to be the primary point of contact. Literally. I want the aliens to primarily contact me.
He's fine. What do I do with AJ and Fundy?
I was afraid that some of the crew might suffer from online withdrawal psychosis. I'll activate the Internet Simulator.
Did somebody say internet? What's the internet simulator?
It's a computer sub-program that simulates the internet and broadcasts a Wi-Fi signal around the ship. It took all of the available information online before we left, and it makes predictions for what would be happening on the internet if we were still back in our own time.
Including porn?
You know as well as I do, Gary, that the internet does not function without porn.
So it's like methadone to internet's heroin. Got it. Bridge out. Okay, you heard the man, Fundy. I'm already there. Hey, anybody know what Brexit is? I figure it's either a disease or a cereal.
We're all gonna die just like the real John Glenn did before NASA covered it up. Wait, Brexit? Oh my god, the United Kingdom of Hedgehogs have finally made their move to take over Europe?
Hey, Jason, the engine is all good like just went on.
Oh, good. Oswald, bring the ship about and lock on to Pone's energy signature.
Okie dokie.
Hey, did you know that Justin Bieber got in a fist fight?
Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later.
Not very many people know this, but Justin Bieber is actually a robot suit piloted by a small beaver. The clue is in the name. Bieber? Beaver? Hey, when do we catch up with Pone? Not soon enough.
Hey, everybody, it's me. You remember me? I know I've been gone for a couple of weeks. I remember all you guys. Where's my money? Oswald White.
Do they even owe you money?
No, but sometimes it works if you just walk up to a person on the street and you just go, "Hey, buddy, remember me?" And even if before they get a chance to answer, then you say, "Where's my money?" They usually just drop the money on the ground and you pick it up while they run away.
And you're doing that to our audience.
I did it to the audience. I'm so sorry, audience. Hi, it's me, Oswald. I'm so sorry. I know I've been gone for a month and the first thing I do is try to scare you out of your pocket monies. Oh, what has become of me?
Oswald,
What?
it's okay. I'm sure they didn't take it personally.
I hope not. Anyways, what are we doing here?
What we always do, we're shouting out the podcasts.
All right, shouting out your podcast. Which podcast? Are they funny podcasts?
You remember which podcasts?
All right, jeez. Hey, everybody. It's me, Oswald. Go to this podcast right here. It's called Lemme Finish with Atticus and Jason, and it's super funny. And even though we were on vacation, they weren't. So they've been making lots of funny podcasts. And you could also go to the website down below and you could see all the other funny podcasts that they were making while Jason was supposedly on vacation.
Why are you staring at me like that?
We were supposed to go on vacation and all you did was make podcasts.
I'm sorry.
I really wanted to go to Knott's Berry Farms.
We did go to Knott's Berry Farms.
We did?
Yes. You ate your own weight in cotton candy, then you tried to beat up Snoopy, and then we got kicked out.
I have no memory of that.